and stiff shot of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experience of drinking, smoking, talking and laughing. That's it, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have, had they not been forcibly removed, thanks to Major MacDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. But there is one person among those who does remember, distinctly, the events of that evening. Respected Martyr Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in Public Occurrences exclusive interview. Oh, I was there alright, sitting right there at the bar, sure as you were sitting in front of me now, 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall, we all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town early that day. Said he was from far out west. Somewhere. It didn't really matter what did matter was his smile and his laugh, and they made everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth. And Dr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We had been drinking a grand carrying, must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seems a bit drunk, I guess like the rest of us, but then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant, and then his chest started twitching, kind of funny, and I remember watching him, clear as it happened yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barmaid, right in the head. Don't hesitate. Didn't show any movement. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casual as we were paying him for a drink. But his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humans. Sims! After he shot Henry, Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running. They opened fire at Mr. Carter. He kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid. Gone crazy. And he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. That this was one of them early Sims, you see. And we realized that it wasn't a man at all. It was then all we knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now, among us. It was never determined precisely why the Simp known as Mr. Carter went on his killing spree. Some suggested he had been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still others felt he had simply malfunctioned. A hypothesis supported the twitching cheek and was never meant to kill anyone. But at that time, the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intention and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery, using a model of sins even less advanced than the ones the Institute has in service today. Oh God. Which brings us to the noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Major MacDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the Synth went haywire, and mercilessly killed several people, after spending hours sharing experience the people of Diamond City assume was reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong. Are we? Well, that was interesting. That was an interesting story. US. Huh, looks better in black. Lol. So these guys are synths, it appears. Well, maybe not synths, but they... What am I doing? Stop it, what the hell, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Kind of this mystery music. Oh, we found another one. The Boston Bugle, nice. That's nice. Oh no! Here we go. We got a little classical music vibe going on here. Kind of mixed with the, you know, somehow it kind of makes the game feels like more depressing than it should be. Like if you think about it, it's like here was this man. He was just reading his Daily Bugle, and then the bombs fell and the radiation. Yes, radiation came, and he died on the work of the radiation. And he never left his chair. All he wanted to do was just wait until the shift was over, and go home and enjoy a sweet, go home for a while, then going out with friends for a drink. But instead, he died on his place at work, knowing, and the world just forgot about him, because he was no special. But we will remember him. We will remember. Because Rads never changes. Totally ruined that one, didn't I? Hello, Kapongan. Don't worry, buddy. I will set you to rest with this pumpkin on your head. I can find your head. Don't move, buddy. It will only take a second. Or that. Well, I guess that was the manager, I think. Well, no, well, maybe not the manager, but you know. Okay. We'll take the elevator up. Wait, where's Dogmeat anyway? Never mind. I guess he'll come.
Going down.
Going down. Oh, there's an underground. Okay, I get it. Oh god, I hate when elevators do it.
Unidentified intruder.
Oh, shit. And on with the music!
Detected. Beginning commencing attack on hostile target.
Oh shit. Now, is that my last impact? I hope I did. Yeah, I think it was my last impact actually. Shit. Yep, that was my last impact. And I get the Nuka-Cola. That's how you do it. And pumpkin meat. And potato crisps. And then we take our high capacity Common Royal.
Weapons and submit to authority.
God, they hit like a fucking truck. Take that, Protectron. Take better, yay. Here we go. I really should change the light though. Item.
Got it.
Wow, first try, yeah, success. Trumpeting Prompt article, copyright Boston Bugle, 2077. Article has not been reprinted without permission of the editor-in-chief. Article 1. Oh, more story time. Hold on, I'm just gonna shut off the music here. Okay, here we go. Okay, case closed on crime boss Eddie Winter by Max Vecchio, Boston Bugle staff writer. In a move that has shocked and angered the people of Massachusetts, the Boston Police Department announced last night that they have ceased all investigations into the actions of reputed organized crime boss Edward Eddie Winter. Speaking on behalf of the special task force that had been assembled specifically to build a case against Winter, Captain Jonathan Widmark of the BBT said, after reviving the evidence with our colleagues at the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms and Lasers, it became clear that we were in fact wrong. Eddie Winter was indeed had a colorful history. But it is not a criminal history, but pursuing our case against Mr. Winter, we could simply continue to waste taxpayer dollars, and even worse, condemn an innocent man. It was an unexpected turn of events, to be sure. According to the Boston Bugle's confidential sources within the Boston Police's department, the innocent man was anything but, as uncovered by Captain Widmark's official investigation codenamed Operation Winter's End. Eddie Winter was involved in every crime imaginable, from petty larceny to first-degree murder, and although nothing was proved, everyone on Widmark's task force suspected Winter in August homicide death of the lead detective's fiancée, Miss Jennifer Lands. Wherever the truth, it will appear the city of Boston had nothing more to fear from Eddie Winter. When approached for the comment, the alleged crime boss could not be reached. In fact, his South Boston sub-shop has been shuttered, and his Harborside residence completely cleaned out. Eddie Winter, it would seem, has disappeared. Well, that was a nice article. Let's draw all the articles next. Article 2. China Showdown, The Atomic Ultimatum by Max Vecchio, Boston Bugle Summary. War. Has there any extended period of time in recent memory